Hey everybody, what is up and welcome to Rock Gamer, and it's time for my weekly recap where I talk about this past week's Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live news. Let's get started with the Rock Band 4 news. So we had some news break yesterday, so it looks like Harmonix, as part of the Rock Band Road Crew, is going to be doing something called the Rock Band Road Crew Member Spotlight. So they're going to highlight one member each week, probably till the end of the Road Crew, which ends in late November. And yesterday they did their first profile of C.J. Thornton, also known as Star Slayer. She's a professional gamer, so they provide like a brief background on who the person is. They ask them some questions about Rock Band and gives them a chance to promote as well. So every week we'll see something new on the Rock Band blog, and maybe some of you guys who are part of the Road Crew who are watching this video may get featured as well, so stay tuned for that. Harmonix also posted a workaround for the players on the PlayStation 4 who are having trouble downloading some of their old songs. So there's a couple of well-known issues going on, one of which I'm dealing with. So they've got a workaround for people who are getting the no content found message when you're trying to download songs. They've also got a workaround for people who are downloading songs off the music store but not having them show up in game. And then they've also got a workaround for people who are having trouble downloading the Rock Band Blitz tracks as well. So I put the link to that blog post down below. You guys can go check that out. Let's go into our next piece of news for the week. We also had some new information about that upcoming patch that's coming out from Harmonix. It was originally scheduled for late October, but it's been pushed to November 2nd, so it will be coming out this week. And they provided some more information on it. They talked about the new features the patch would include, such as allowing custom character stand-ins. A session musician screen now displays custom characters as well as prefab characters. Quick Play now uses most recent band stand-ins for to popular characters, as well as 5.1 surround crowd audio support and mic volume adjustment. They added functionality to support vocal overdrive deploy and touchpad for the PlayStation 4, and they added support for streaming audio for the PlayStation 4 as well. It's probably a handful of other things. They've also fixed some instrument support issues as well. We also had a new round of DLC songs released this week. They were all singles from the 80s. We had In Excess, we had Depeche Mode, and Naked Eyes. I've done a review of those three tracks. You can check the link in the description box below. I have to say, this is probably my least favorite week of DLC. I'm just not a fan of overly produced 80s music with all these drum machines and synths and stuff. It's kind of surprising these songs were never released for Rock Band 3, considering they had a keyboard peripheral for that game. But let's go on to our next piece of Rock Band 4 news, which is that we got a new firmware update for the drums for Rock Band 4 for the PS4 and Xbox One. So if you guys are having trouble with your drums, maybe go download the firmware update. It deals with some of the issues that people are having, but they haven't addressed the issue of the drums dropping rolls. They're still looking into that, and hopefully they'll release a new firmware update down the road for that. Let's go into our Guitar Hero Live news of the week. To celebrate Halloween, Activision is actually doing a special program right now until this weekend on the TV channels on GHTV. So they have a special program called Halloween Rocks. No new songs are on the program, and no new songs have actually been released for the service yet, but it just basically features a bunch of darker themed songs from different artists that sort of fit the whole Halloween holiday theme. So you guys can go click the link in the description box below, and you can see more information about when the timings are for this show. We also got a list of the top 10 most played songs on GHTV for the past week, and a lot of people are surprised that there's quite a few hard rock and metal songs in there. The most popular song is System of a Down song, Chop Suey, and we've also got Slipknot in there, we've got Korn, we've got Disturbed. That does it for this week's news. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I've got a really cool video tomorrow regarding a really cool drum mod that one of my subscribers sent me, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys want to stay up to date on the latest Guitar Hero Live, Rock Band 4, and Amplitude news, be sure to click the subscribe button. Take care.